Hey everybody, this is Joshua with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. I'm coming to you from a blurry background coffee shop today. Just wanted to give you guys the Thursday market update a little bit early. I'm going out of town this weekend, so we're going to have the Thursday market update on Wednesday today. So I just want to walk through the numbers a little bit in terms of our inventory and also just what's going on in the market. New listings are relatively flat this week. Compared to what we've had in recent days. We're about 425 new listings. Price increases got a couple, again in the low 20s as we've had over the last few weeks. Again, price decreases, we're seeing lots every week in the 500s again, 570. This is the highest number that we've actually had in the last month of price decreases per week. Our under contracts staying pretty steady at about 206, which is right within the range that we've been. Our withdrawals, those contracts to sell houses that are just coming off the market, have a little bit of a spike this week to 57 versus 44, and in the 20s before that. Our solds again are staying relatively strong within the high threes, low 400s every week. Our cancels and expires, things that are saying, hey, we're just done, we're not going to do our or sell our house anymore, continuing to remain in the 60s each week. Our expireds, those ones who were on the market and then just kind of came off, again, relatively flat, week on week. So that's kind of the market right now, still staying relatively strong. We're still seeing lots of good movement in terms of properties and prices going forward. So that's a really encouraging thing. We're not seeing a just drastic decrease or crash in week over week transactions or things like that. So people are still buying houses, still a great time to buy. What that really means for us in our market is that we're just balanced. We're in a balanced market. We're still seeing homes sold, put on the market. They're just lasting a little bit longer. And that's good for the consumer. That's really good for buyers right now, because that means you can potentially get some price reductions that you're going to see. Maybe you can get some terms. And what that means for sellers is that you're going to have to be more aggressive in making your home stand out amongst the properties that are available. Maybe before there were 2 houses like yours in the whole city. Well, now there's 40. So people are going to have a lot more options, a little slower to make a decision on selling or on which house they want to buy, and it'll take a little longer to sell your home. I want to talk about the inventory, which is really important. Again, we're at about 2,700, 2,800 listings, which is just fantastic in our Pikes Peak MLS. That's not including what we have exactly in our, in Colorado Springs. That number is actually, if we're talking about El Paso County and Colorado Springs, it's about 1,700, which is really good. If we're talking El Paso County just in general, we're talking about 2,165, and then the surrounding area, whether that's in Denver or farther south or north or east or west, about 2,800 total that are for sale right now. If we're talking about our price segregation, we've got over 500 under 400,000. Between 400 and 500, about 738 homes available for sale right now. So that's kind of a sweet spot. Maybe it's that next move up market for you. Maybe that's your initial first time home buying market. Lots of options, really great chance to start looking at those. Between 500 and 600, we're at about 500 homes, which is pretty flat from the week before. We had just 467. Between 600 and 700, about 300 homes. Between 700 and 800, about 200. Between 800 and 900, about 150. And all these are pretty close to what they were last week. And if we're thinking about over 900, we saw a little bit of an increase, only a few homes. So we're at about 388. We were 377 last week. So again, we're seeing the accumulation of inventory. We're seeing things stay on the market a little bit longer, but we do see a really awesome opportunity for the market to settle, the market to stabilize, the market to be much, much better for consumers as we're moving forward. So I'm excited about that as an agent. I'm looking forward to finding buyers who are able to go and look at homes, not have to make a decision in 5 minutes. They can take, maybe 5 hours to decide how much and what they want to offer in their property. And for my sellers, what I'm really excited about is utilizing our unique marketing strategies, that quality of excellence that we do in every listing, whether that's photos, videos, open houses, marketing the properties to the neighbors, sending it out to our sphere of influence, getting it out to the internet so people will know about it, using those unique processes to help our sellers sell their homes. So really excited for you. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hope it was encouraging. Hope it was informative for you. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'd love to help you out. Joshua with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services. Peace.